Hello and a very good afternoon. Welcome back to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Mosby. It is another one of our favourite shows here, Colour Me Happy. And I tell you what, we're excited because it is Friday! Woo! I'm making that noise because I'm very excited because this Friday and it's my actual Friday. Producer Johnny in my ear is making that noise. This is his Monday. He's just getting excited for me, I think. But listen, we are excited for the fact that we have got a brilliant show coming up for you. And actually, in case you didn't know, we are doing something very special over the coming days and into the weekend. In fact, up until Sunday, we are bringing you double discount. Now, let me explain what that means for you. Across the shows, you're going to see some amazing deals. Within those deals, you will get free items. You will also get extra discount. When we go through all the items that we've got on Colour Me Happy today, I'll go through everything for you, but what you're going to find is you'll get a free item, then you might get an extra 10% off. You'll get a free item, you might get an extra 15% off. I've seen deals over the course of today where you've had an extra item for free and 25% off. Really great deals to be had. Get ahead. This Colour Me Happy, I've got to tell you, is one of the busiest Colour Me Happy shows I think I've seen as far as product is concerned. So tip from the top, well, not the top, tip from the sort of bottom. Have a look on the web, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.eu to see all of the deals that we've got and shop ahead. We'll go as swiftly as we can through those deals, but you'll probably be able to get through them quicker than we do. And actually, you can watch and shop on the web, of course you can. Now, before we get onto the show, I, of course, am not alone for the next couple of hours. Could you imagine? Wow. Thankfully, I'm here with one of my absolute faves. I said it earlier on, and I will say it again. What a day today. If you want inspiration, you want great demonstration, and you want to have a right laugh, you need Craig, and you also need this lady, Debbie Robinson. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Little introduction. Oh, well, you've got to have a little bit of fun, haven't you? As well as crafting, and as well as some amazing deals. And I've got quite a lot. Whether or not we get everything covered, I mean, this I think has been one of the busiest and a lot in the show than we've ever done a Colour Me Happy show before, because I've got an array of things that I want to do and cover, and I'm going to try. Oh, did you hear Johnny and Mia then?
I know.
Going to get my new desk all messy. I'm going to try to be a good girl and keep it nice and clean. Let's see what happens by the end of the show.
Can't see it happening. Can't see it happening. She's like, ah! It's going to be a lot of fun, as per usual. Let me say to you that coming up on the show, of course, we will give you the opportunity to win one of the cards that Debbie makes in the next couple of hours. We're doing that as well over the course of the next few days. So do the usual thing. Send us a comment. If you've got any of the goodies that we're showing you on this show, let everyone else know why you love the product so much. Send us some pictures as well. Producer Johnny's just said, you know, we've had such a busy day today. We've not had any pictures in. You've been so busy shopping. So send us some pictures, whether you've been using things like the colour blends that we've got, the sparkle pens, any of the Aqua tints that we've got on the show. Basically colouring. Anything that you've been drawing, colouring recently, we want to see your pictures, please. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and we'll show those pictures. And yes, as I say, get commenting and asking questions. At the end of the show, we will pick one of your comments randomly to win one of Debbie's makes. And also, God, we'll get there in a minute, Ben, won't we? We're asking you for your demo of the show throughout the show to vote for your favourite. So vote, comment, ask questions, send us pictures, and I think that is everything I need to cover off. Yes. Let's get to the deals. First up, right, is this Aqua Blend bundle. Now, this is the Crafter's Companion Beautiful World stamp collection. It comes with 11 elements, okay, and it really is super. I tell you what, are you going to go to it or should I bring it to you? You're going to go to it. You go to it, okay. Working like a well-oiled team here. You're going to get brand new stamp sets launching today. These are absolutely amazing. What I don't comprehend with this, let's just take these out of the way for a second so you can see the stamps that you're going to get with this collection. You're going to get your wonderful friend, first of all, which you can see here. Absolutely stunning. It's all about the florals. It's all about the decoration. I love that kind of like corner floral that you've got here as well. Beautiful flowers. Wonderful friend are the sentiments that you're going to get with this. This stamp set here is called Beautiful You, and you're getting this for free. All right, if you love your butterflies, again, if you love your foliage, then you're going to absolutely love this particular stamp set. And then with that collection, you're then also going to get your aqua blends. These are absolutely perfect. The colours are absolutely gorgeous. Watercolor pencils, of course, and again, over the course of the show, what you will see with these are so many ways to be able to use them, so many ways to be able to do your watercoloring techniques, and you've got some gorgeous colors. Producer Johnny's he's just woken up. He's just gone, that's crazy. Right, here we go. The aqua blends, normally $16.99 or $22. These are new, brand new, but listen, it's unbelievable. I just can't quite comprehend this. You can see that usual price, what it would be. You're getting it for $16.48, $22.42, and then you get another 20% off if you are a platinum member, $13.18 or $17.94. If you've ever wanted to dip your toe in the water when it comes to our aqua blends, if you ever wanted to kind of really give colouring a go with your watercolour pencils, this is the deal to go for today. That is phenomenal. It's one of those ones, right, where I have to kind of like speak a little bit slowly because I'm trying to just comprehend the deal for myself and just double check that it's right. I'm just waiting for producer Tony to go, no, that's not right. But I'm speaking slowly and he is saying to me that it is all good. It's been so busy today that we kind of do have to just double check the prices are right because we've been so busy. Now, next up, let's show you some pictures. The sparkle pens, which we love, are also on a brilliant deal. So this collection, you are going to get your floral, your spring and your nature trail, and then you're going to get your coastal cottage and your autumn winter collection for free, which is just brilliant. So 6 pens within each collection. This is all about adding that hint of sparkle, that touch of sparkle to all of your projects. So you get, well, basically 12 pens for free, and you get an extra 5% off, which is your double discount, $71.22 or $93.90 for that collection. Normally £125 or $165. What a saving. Take another 20% off that if you are a platinum member, $56.98 or $75.12. Now is the time to get those in your basket, seriously. And I'll tell you, we are down to double figures on those available for you. So if you want to get them, if you want to ensure that you get them, check out your basket, shop ahead on the web. Lots of people already doing that. Now, we've also got your aqua tints on the show for you as well. Again, what a great deal on this. So it's a 3-piece collection. Within this, you've got your perfect pastels and your summertime. We're then going to give you your glitz and glamour for absolutely free. You get 3 pots within each of the collections. The glitz and glamour is your aquamarine, your amethyst and your pink garnet. Beautiful to kind of produce watercolor effects. Also great for kind of covering bigger projects. Moonstone, Cosmos and Rose Quartz you're also going to receive. And then in your summertime, you've got your solar red, your emerald green and your blue topaz. Works out, as I say, that you're getting the glitz and glamour for free. Plus, you get another 10% off. Means you get the whole collection for $23.38 or $35.91 even before you take off your discount for being in Club Inspire. Now, we've also got some brilliant deals on our tricolours. These, right? Producer Johnny's going, these are brand new, what are we doing? I don't know, I just read the stuff off the screen. I don't come up with the ideas for the prices and whatnot. These are, right, so basically, these really are Sarah deals, honestly. You're going to get with this collection your essential neutrals, you've got your colour basics, your floral meadow and your great outdoors. So once again, water-based colours, you've got the 3 different colours per pen. So you've got all of those and you're going to get the storage for free, which is worth $11.99 or $16. Amazing, right? I just can't believe that. These are great because these are the ones with those brush nibs allowing you to get those amazing watercolor effects. You know, perfect for your sketching, perfect, you know, if you just want to get into coloring, perfect for coloring on the go. And the fact that we're giving you the storage included with those is just phenomenal. $37.96 or $56.81 is the deal on those. Next up, we've got your aqua markers. Now again, the deal is phenomenal with this. You're going to get, I mean, this is a massive, look at the price. This is a massive bundle. Dual tipped watercolour markers. All right, so you're getting your first set, which is your floral. You're going to get all of your primary colours. You're going to get all of your nature colours as well. And then you get your essentials for free. These are $22.99 and we're just giving you these for free, or $29, and you get an extra 25% off. So this is the double discount, a freebie plus an extra 25% off. I didn't even mention that we're throwing in as well 15 sheets of your watercolor card too. $54.72 or $65. And again, take off another 20% if you are a platinum member, $43.78 or $52. Now here's the thing, if you're buying all of these amazing pens or pencils or glitter, whatever it is, you're going to need something to be using them with. May I point you in the direction of these Lee Holland stamps, because these are amazing, and I've written it actually down on my notes somewhere. Yes, best deal ever on these. These are always popular, even when we bring these to you at sort of full price. The artwork is absolutely stunning, and the sentiments as well, just super, super cute. So you've got this really cute little dragon in a whole host of different poses. So you've got kind of images for each and every occasion. You're going to get You Are My Sunshine. You're going to get With Love, LOU, From Me to You, and Thank You. So those are 5 stamps that you're going to get with all the little sentiments as well. The artwork's amazing. We'll show you them in more detail in just a bit. And then you're also going to get If Friends Were Flowers for free. Then you get another 10% off the deal. $35.95 or $44.77. And then you've still got your Club Inspired discount to take off the top of that. I mean, Debbie's nearly fallen over. If you just heard that whoop, she looked at this, she's gone. Let's just say a few quick hellos and then we will get on with this because we've got so much to demo. Georgianne is in. Hi, Ben and Debbie from Clearwater, Florida. This show is my favourite. Well, this is going to be an absolute corker, I can promise you. Fred says, hello from California, Treasure Heart. Good morning and happy Friday. Whoop, whoop. Fran says, good morning from Maryland for show number 3. Sally Bond says, hi, one and all from Braunton, North Devon. Yes, the Devonshire Massive. Mariah says, good morning all. Monica Ann Mackler says, hi, I'm back for show number 4 today. Yes, we laugh in the face of your 3. 4. Producer Johnny's gone, whoop, whoop, stay with me all weekend, guys. I'm here all weekend. Whoop, 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 the big dog. Tracy Ross says, hello, Ben and Debbie from Ottawa, Canada. This is my favourite show of the week, and there is lots of excitement about this. Mary, lovely Mary on Facebook saying, can't wait to see your demos, Debbie. Ooh, I'd love a signed card from Debbie. My birthday's coming up. Hint, hint, says Mary. Susie T says, I have all the sparkle pens. I love them. Melissa says, fresh cup of Ben and Debbie. Nothing makes a better morning. Keep those comments coming because comments equal the chance for you to win a signed Debbie card. And of course, we need your suggestions as well for your demos of the show. And if you're saying to me, well, hang on a minute, there haven't been any demos yet. Well, we're going to bring one to you right now with these wonderful, wonderful, beautiful and wonderful stamp collections with the Aqua pencils too. Debbie, I can't wait to get started. I feel like it's a long time since I've done a Colour Me Happy show with you, so I'm looking forward to what you've got in store with us. But these stamps are lovely, aren't they?
Got my hands on them today because obviously they're brand new, so I've not been able to get hold of them up until now, so I'm going to be crafting on the hoof for this one.
Yeah.
However, what I do know, and I love these pencils, let's not forget those stamps are beautiful, and we'll come to those stamps in a minute, but I want to talk about these pencils. Can we just take a moment to have a look? These are our Aqua Blend pencils, so if you love your watercolouring, whether you love sketching with your watercolours, whether you love to colour with them, these pencils, we are demystifying the art of watercolouring by bringing you these beautiful pencils, 4 mil of pure pigment in here as well, and it's just, and that's from the top of the pencil right down to the bottom. But what happens is when you add water to them, you get the most beautiful results.
Amazing.
Really, really gorgeous results. And we've given you these colours, which are, we call the vivid hues. Is that the right word, how you say that? Vivid hues.
Vivid hues.
Beautiful colours. Look at all the bright pop of colours on here. And again, absolutely brilliant to work with. And I'm going to show you a couple of little techniques as well as colouring in with them too. Now, let's move on to these stamps. Oh, I had to go for butterfly one. I just love this one. These stamps are absolutely beautiful. They are gorgeous. Brand new today, isn't it? Is this right? Brand new today?
Yeah,
absolutely
launching right this second.
Fantastic. And they are so easy to use. I'm going to bring in, just for a second, I'm going to stamp a couple of butterflies because I'm going to have a few butterflies on my card with this one.
Do it.
Now, when you're using things like our Aqua blend pencils, you need to think about what you're going to be stamping onto and what you're stamping with to get the premium results and the optimum results. So watercolour cardstock is the first one, and then your waterproof dye, because this means that when you use watercolour, you're not going to get any smearing. So it's called your non-smearing with watercolour. There is 4 colours in total. I think there's Noir, black, I've never said that right, Pebble, Flagstone, and rustic brown.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember off the top of my head there. So yeah, absolutely. You make sure you've got your premium products when you're using your stamps. So I'm just stamping this all over. I've got my rocker block. Make sure I've got no ink everywhere. And I'm just going to stamp a couple of these beautiful butterflies on here.
Oh,
and then what I'm going
gorgeous.
to do is show you as well how wonderful these pencils are. So I'm just going to stamp a couple of those up, Ben.
Yeah.
Leave that to one side for a second. I'm going to show you a lovely technique as well that I absolutely love to do. And I'm just going to show you, first of all, I'm going to bring in a scrap of watercolour cardstock, just for a second.
I think this is my favourite thing that you do with the pencils, but I'll let you do it anyway, and I'll tell you if it is.
Well, I was just going to show you basically, first of all, how they work. So I'm going to bring in one of the colours. This colour here is absolutely gorgeous, this berry. So I'm going to literally, if you just pop a bit of colour down onto here, love the fact that you've got control of the pencil, so you can layer colour down. You can also, we say 12 pens, Ben. Pencils, sorry, but infinitive colour. So when you pop all your pencil down, and I'm only popping a bit onto there, what I'm going to do now is take my water brush, and I've got a water brush. You can take, this is from Spectrum Raw, fill it up with water, and you're good to go for your watercolouring. Or you could take one of your Royal and Langnickel paint brushes, and you could just have a damp brush dipped into water. Either way, you're going to get this effect, but look what happens when you add water to that colour. It just intensifies. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it literally, look how far I'm going with that little bit. I'm going to go off a page there. I think I went the wrong way. But there's another thing you can do with them, Ben, which I just think's lovely. And I'm going to use the same colour again, but this time I'm just going to scribble a little bit down. But what I'm going to do is, because I know there's a fair few of us, now I don't know if these are in stock, but you can always go and check that website out. But have you got a clear overlay sparkle pen? Have you got a clear overlay sparkle ink pot? Because you're going to be able to turn this now not only into watercolour, because this can act as your watercolour brush. You're going to use it, because don't forget this is water based, but it's also got that added sparkle in there. Now I can see the sparkle instantly, and I get, I'm doing it like, what on earth is up with me? I'm going wrong way again. but if you want
enjoying it.
I know. Look, let me go back down here. Let me take it back down here. But what you've got now is you've got not only your watercolour, but you've got your added sparkle too. And I'm just going to try and do I don't know what I'm trying to do.
There you go.
There you go. Can you see that beautiful sparkle?
Yeah.
So it can act 2 ways. Watercolouring, just basically pure water, or take you things like your sparkle ink pots or sparkle pens, the clear overlays, to add that touch of glitz and glamour to it as well.
Brilliant.
However, you're going to be able to colour with it. Let me bring this back a second. She says, let me stretch over. This counter's really... I think I'm dropping bits on the floor. And fire. Let me move that there. Right, so what you can also do, talk about that 12 colours, but we talk about the infinity colours. So I'm going to use one of the blues. And what can you add to blue? You can add a bit of yellow. Okay. So let's pop a bit of yellow down onto there. Straight away you can see what's happening, but this bit now, this is the bit that I used to test myself over, is literally take your brush, mix the two, and now you've mixed your own green into there. So you've got your own green. I mean, I'm saying green, it's got a bit of touch of yellow still in there, but add a little bit more down and you can start to mix your colours up. So that's another thing you can do with them as well. That's before we've started colouring butterflies in.
I know, so many ways to use them.
Oh, honestly, Ben, so many ways that you can use them. Let's add a little bit of colour down. So again, I am literally, and there's no, when I say there's no skill to this, I don't mean it in a horrible way, but anybody can do this, because I am literally scribbling a little bit of colour down onto my
Butterfly.
Printed butterfly. Thank you,
Welcome.
Ben. Thank you.
I know it's getting to that point in the day, Debbie, where we struggle to think of simple words.
I know.
Happened yesterday, didn't it, around about this time?
Oh, I don't even know why. How does it happen to us, Ben? How does it happen? I'm debating which colours. Look, I've got them all out here. I'm going to do something else, though, in a moment to show you what else you can do. Literally, scribble a little bit down. Let's have a different coloured one on this one. Let's go in. And again, you can see I'm not being careful
No,
with
you're
it.
not, are you?
I am literally...
Zooming through it.
I'm just literally popping this down onto here. But I'm going to show you another lovely technique. One that always wows me, and I think that's the technique you thought I was going to be doing a moment ago. The lovely confetti technique.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm talking about now,
yes.
Ben. Now I'm going to bring back in my water brush, but again, all you're going to do is literally add your water, and you can blend the two colours together. So your pink and your blue, a little bit of purple going off there.
Love it.
So again, I'm going to just take my water brush, mingle the two together, and don't forget, like I said, you could add the sparkle to it as well, but I just love this technique. And I love these pencils, I'm not going to lie, are the Aqua blend pencils, one of my favourites. You can also start to add your depth and dimension. I mean, look how gorgeous that looks with the colours there. You let them dry, and to be fair, Ben, they don't really take that long when it comes to drying, you know, in between. So you could just leave it a couple of minutes, go back to it, and then add more colour to it to get, you know, your blending. When we talk about your shading and your light source, you can do that as well. Look how gorgeous that is. And it's just the teeny weeniest bit of water that's literally, it's emulsifying those pencils, and you've got that gorgeous colour around there. And again, I'm just going to they're just absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at that from the two there, absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to cut those out in a moment. I was busy doing this. Ben, do you want to read a few comments before I do? While I just put the butterflies out.
Again, it's one of those things, isn't it? When you see these in action, you see how easy it is to get started with them. You can, like you said. What did you say? It's very simple, or you say someone like me could do it, didn't you? Pretty much, anyway. You know what I mean? Debbie was thinking. I wasn't meaning
it like that, Ben. Don't you'll be putting words in my mouth.
Debbie was the point is, it's so simple to do when you've got these. And actually, when you've seen how little of the pencil you actually need to use to be able to create that colour, it kind of shows you just how long these are going to last for you as well. I'll show you the boards on those in just a few seconds' time, but loads of you are loving this show already. Patty just saying, I have the sparkle pens and the Aqua pots. Also need to use the pots yet. Marilyn saying, I think the sparkle pens are a must-have, especially for those who don't like how messy glitter can be. And lots of pics coming in as well. I know Mariah's just sent, I sent in pictures of the Lee Holland cards I made using sparkle inks and pots. Lots of love for the Lee Holland dragons. Angela on YouTube saying, good morning, I love the pens. And I also have the sparkle brushes. Kate, hi from Wiley, Texas. I have the sparkle pens and the tricolour, love them all. And Marilyn saying, I have those watercolour pencils. Can't wait for Debbie's demos. Marilyn just saying, I have the whole set of waterproof ink pads on the way. I'll just show you very quickly, actually, the boards for those as well, because there's so much stuff behind here. I didn't realise they were under a pile of pens, but here they are. So you've seen the stamps that Debbie is working with. So this is the Beautiful You. Unbelievably, this is the one that is coming to you for free as part of this deal, which is amazing. Gorgeous, big, bold stamps with the Beautiful You sentiment there as well. Love that floral as well. And then you've got your flowers there with Wonderful Friend. Again, so much fun you're going to have getting all of your pens and pencils into those and just enjoying your colouring. Big, bold stamps to create some beautiful projects. Don't forget, with that too, you will get the Aqua Blend pencils, 16.48 or 22.42. So you get the Beautiful You for free, and then you get an extra I keep having to check my notes, 25% off. So it's 16.48, 22.42. Take off your Club Inspired discount, comes down even further for you. 13.18, $17.94. 10% of that stock has already gone though, so you will need to be quick. Right, let us get over to the other side of the studio. Were you cutting when I last left you?
I was, yeah. I've been cutting my butterflies, shaping my butterflies, getting them all ready because I want to add now them onto a lovely background. Bearing in mind, this is just one fraction of those 2 stamps. Lots of things to go, lots of beautiful florals on there. I'm just trying to find my craft knife, Ben. Let me grab it. I found it.
You've got it?
I've got it.
Craig's not left it in a mess over there again, has he?
Well, I'm telling you, I'm going to tidy up because I've got to, because I'm the last one here. Oh dear. Before, I think, is it Deb's up tomorrow? Yeah, I think Debbie's up tomorrow, yeah?
Joe and Debbie,
coming
innit?
out for the weekend.
Oh, yes.
Right, so Ben, I'm going to get one of my favourite techniques. I'm going to choose some quite bright colours for this though. Let's go bright. Yep, so I'll have a bit of orange, bit of red. Oh, I really love this technique, so I can't wait to show you this one. So what you can do with this now, you can either use your craft knife or you can use the sharpener, pencil sharpener, and save all your bits. Yep.
I know what you're doing here.
Yep, and then or you could use a palette knife, and you could use a palette knife to do it as well. And you're probably thinking, do what, Debbie?
Yeah, do what, Debbie?
This is the confetti technique. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some shavings from each of the pencils. So all I'm going to do is, and I'm just literally taking little shavings off the pencil and popping it down all over my cardstock.
This is awesome.
Oh, I love this, honestly. And this barely takes anything. Do you know, I remember my granddad. It reminded me of my granddad when I was younger. And my granddad used to shave his pencils. That's how he used to sharpen them. He used to have a knife and he used to sharpen. So this technique always takes me back and makes me think of me granddad Fred Sutto, bless him. So I you know, I do it. Just, isn't it funny what things can evoke?
Do you know my pencil sharpener memory?
Go on then.
It's not this, but just sort of taking me back. I can't believe we're having memories about pencil sharpeners. At primary school, we used to have your little pencil case with your own pencil sharpener, but our teacher had like an automatic one, and if you'd been particularly good, you were allowed to take your pencil up to the teacher's desk, and you would put it in, and it would go and give it a quick sharpen. I used to think it was like the best thing ever. It was one of the reasons why I was so well behaved at primary school, so I could take my pencil and sharpen it in the teacher's electronic pencil sharpener.
Wow, I remember those.
The memories, eh? The memories.
Oh, well, you can do this with the sharpener. Now, there's a couple of little things that I want you, because obviously I'm shaving popping all these shavings down onto my cardstock, and I'm popping them on and being careful how to choose my words there, Ben, because I'm telling you, I've got myself into so much trouble before saying this, so I've got to be careful how I say this, but I am literally, I'm applying all sorts of colour on here, and I'm just shaving the minutest of little bits off there and popping it onto that. But already you can see, doesn't it look gorgeous, as it is?
Confetti.
But what I'm just going to say is, when you are using these, and if you are going to sharpen, now, excuse me a moment, I want you to pretend that this is a sharpener, because I haven't got my sharpener. So we're going to pretend this is a sharpener, all right?
Okay, just play along, everyone, play along.
What I'm going to show you is, pretend this is a sharpener. You are not going to turn the pencil.
Right.
So you are going to turn your sharpener, keep your pencil still. What's this? Oh, you're doing my sound effects. Thank you, Ben. I can't do it. Oh, it sounds like I'm spitting. But that's what you do. So the sharpener is the bit that turns, it isn't the pencil.
Right.
So that's just a little top tip. Thank you for that visual there and that lovely sound effect, Ben.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Whenever you need it.
Now then, what we're going to do now is, well, first things first, Debbie's going to put a top back on her knife.
Oh yes, safety first.
Trust herself. But what you need is a spritzer. So I've got any water spritzers on the show today.
Not on the show, but
don't worry. There are a pack of 4 on the website. There's a pack of 4 that you can get, and these are really useful to have, especially when it comes to these kind of things. So these are our misters, our Spectrum Noir misters. And what you do with this, Ben, is, and this is the bit that you're careful, what you're not going to do, because obviously when you squirt this out, it's like a bit of air first as well as water. You don't want to be going it too close.
Right.
So you're going to lift it up, lift quite high up, and I'm just going to do this as a visual. So again, when you watch what, hang on a minute.
Yeah, give it a little test.
Well, because when you see what happens, it literally just explodes like confetti.
Here we go. Look at this.
And you can add, if you want as well, if you're not happy. Oh, I am with that. That is just beautiful. I love it. I'm just going to just shave a few more bits.
Okay.
Did I say that right?
Say what right?
Put my shavings on there. Yep, that's it. I said it right.
Good.
Got to be really careful what you say on live TV.
You do make me laugh, Debbie.
Just look at the colour. What with that little laugh then? Oh my goodness. Oh, just look how who's doing that close-up? Is that our Charlotte?
It's Charlotte as well, yeah.
Charlotte, I love you. Those close-ups, fabulous.
Do you know what this reminds me of as well?
What's that?
Do you remember hundreds and thousands you used to have on your ice cream? That's what this looks like to me.
Yes.
Hundreds and thousands.
Now, what I'm just going to do, Ben, a moment, I'm just going to hold that down and I'm going to dry this off because I want to speed this up because I'm going to use this background. So I'm just going to dry this off, but doesn't that look gorgeous? And would you believe you've just got back from some shavings off your pencil?
I know.
I mean, how incredible is that? That is incredible.
But this is what I mean about these pencils. They are so super multifunctional and versatile, aren't they? There's so many different ways that you can use them to create many different effects. That's the whole point, and that's why it's a wonderful collection, why it's a beautiful collection, and why actually you'll get so much life out of those pencils as well, because you just have to use, I mean, look at this, you just have to use so little of them each and every time. And with a technique like this, what I love about techniques like this is that each and every time you'll get a different outcome. You'll get a completely different outcome. You'll get a unique background each and every time you do it. I really love this.
It is, honestly, it's just a fabulous, fabulous technique. I'm just going to get a piece of tissue, Ben, just to wipe this up for a second. And any excess water and any excess shavings, let's just get those off. So I'm just going to, but look how gorgeous that looks.
Yeah.
You've got yourself a background very, very easily, very quickly. But that's just going to look absolutely beautiful. Now, I will just say to you as well, when you are using these pencils, just make sure, another little top tip, don't take your pencil to the water. So please don't do this thinking you're going to get that watercolor
What will happen
effect.
if you do?
It's a big no-no. You're going to soggy your pencil, you'll have a soggy pencil.
Oh,
so
we don't want that.
You're going to ruin your pencil, you don't want that. You always take it to it. There is one other little top tip before I actually put that down, and I just want to show you for a second. I actually did this down at Create and Craft, and I wanted to show you. So I've just taken some scribbles of pencils, and I've just layered them down. So you're going to be able to do this as a palette. So if I just bring back in one of those butterflies, just to show you what I mean, get your brush again. Oops. I've pulled wrong end off. Oopsie daisy. Oops. Oh, what's happened to my end? Hang on a minute. Painful. What you're going to do is you're just going to take your brush, pop your water on, and then look. Now you've got a palette. So you've got a palette of colour that you're going to be able to use, and just keep this. I mean, I've got loads of colours on there, Ben. And you're just going to have a play. Literally, just pick it up.
I don't remember.
Pop your colour down. Sorry, I've gone over the lines, but I just want to just show you what I mean by this. But isn't that a fabulous way of using it as well? So again, look how the gorgeous colour. I'm not losing any of that colour. But what have I got? I've got all this that I can still, you can tell I've been using it a bit, but literally, and if you are using a brush, all you need to do is just dab it off till it goes to that way and then start again. And let's put another colour down there.
I won't claim this for my own idea because this is something which has just popped back into my head, which somebody suggested ages ago, and you just reminded me of it now. On a previous show where we saw like the scribbling out, so you've got a little colour palette there, stamping out some images. If you've got maybe grandchildren, for example, or other people in your family who you want to send some crafty goodies to, maybe they are into their watercolouring, maybe they're into their clothing, you don't want to send like bulky items in the post, what a great way to be able to, well, do exactly what Debbie's done here. So get some colours off on a scrap bit of card, print some images off, pop it into an envelope and send it off to somebody, and then they can do their own watercolour from the comfort of their own home. I think that's a really cool idea. Not mine, but one that's just popped.
But what a great idea. And look, I've got loads and loads of colour left on there. I'm going to carry on using that. So I'm going to put that to one side, Ben, because I just think that was just another little tip to show you what you can do. But let's go back to this one. So I'm going to bring back in one of those sentiments, Ben. This is going to be my background. And if you're worried about, your card curling up or anything like that, don't, because once you put it back on, you'll be fine. So let's have a look. What have we got at sentiment on this? Beautiful. Beautiful you. What's on this one? Let's have a look at this. Wonderful friend. Love that one. Let's go for that one. Wonderful friend. And then we'll have some butterflies decorating it as well. So I'm just going to place that over the said desired place. That'll do. Let me bring back in a stamping platform. That'll do that one. Absolutely. Posh that down. Pick it up. And then again, I'm just going to use, because obviously it's all watercoloured that I'm using, I'm going to use this one, which is more of a permanent ink. If you're wondering what the difference between this is, it's a permanent ink.
Talking about the difference between stuff, just whilst you're stamping, Angela has asked, what is the difference between the Colour Blend and the Aqua Blend pencils?
Colour Blend and Aqua Blend. So Colour Blend are a wax-based pencil.
Got ya.
Okay. And Aqua Blends are a water-based pencil. I hope that helped. Now then, Debbie thought she had that lined up straight. Now she's not so sure. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, it is.
Does it look straight? We'll give it a go. If it's on the wonk, I'm not too bothered.
Blame it on me if it's wonky.
I'll blame you, Ben. I'll blame you. But we've got wonderful frames on there. That'll do. That'll do. And then we're just going to add now those little butterflies onto there. And let's back it onto a card. But you've got a beautiful background that we've created. Just going to grab a tape pen. There we go. Let's grab a tape. Has Craig been in here?
Well, to be honest,
I'm going to blame him. I'm going to blame him.
To be honest, he did say that he was leaving that side of the studio as nice as he'd found it earlier on. So if it's a mess, that means he's saying that you left it a mess earlier.
How dare he? How dare he? It was a nice clean mess when I left it.
A nice clean mess.
If there's such a thing. But what I'm just going to do now, let's pop some butterflies on. Look at this. Just a simple card. Nothing, nothing too adventurous, but just showing you the capabilities of these beautiful pencils with that stamp. And this is just one way that you can use them. Let's just curl them up again. And let's, shall we do this as a giveaway, Ben? Are we allowed to do that? Are we doing the giveaway?
No, we are.
Oh,
but
I forgot.
You can't choose the giveaway.
Can I?
No, because we do the demo of the show. So I'm thinking, this is a brilliant one. This might be the winner. You want to have the best one voted for, so then you stand the chance of winning again, retaining your crown of Crafter of the Week, and then we give the second best card or one of the other cards to anyone who's commented. We'll say anyone. We pick someone at random. I'm not being funny. This could be the winner.
Oh,
this is awesome.
Thank you. So there you go, Ben. And I have literally done that crafting on the hoof, only because I got the stamps today. But literally the pencils and the stamps together, absolutely beautiful. And you can create something very simple, very easy, very achievable, just with that lovely confetti background technique and then colouring in with watercolours. If you've been afraid of colouring and wanting to do watercolouring, can I just tell you, Ben, these pencils make it super easy. Look at that price for the whole set of pencils and those two stamps. I just think that's an incredible price for something that's mindful. Colouring's mindful. Watercolouring's beautiful. If you love your sketching, those pencils you can sketch with as well as all those watering colouring techniques, as well as all those other techniques that I've just shown you as well. I just think they're incredible value and so versatile. As daft as that sounds, versatile pencils.
Well, it's not daft because you've seen how versatile they are. And Katie agrees with you. Katie on YouTube. Okay, off to buy the Aqua pencils. No way I can ignore those beauties. Shadiah on Facebook saying, Ben, please say hello to my friend Queen Debbie and shout out from Ottawa, Canada. Hello to you too, Lord Ben. Carol's saying these colours are amazing. Serenity just saying, read those pencils. I had to order these. They needed to go with others I have. Lots of chat about pencil sharpeners as well. There's something I didn't think we'd be talking about. My husband always sharpened his carpenter's pencils like that because no sharpener would fit them, says Marion. And Evelyn on Facebook says, memories. I used to have a pencil sharpener behind me on the wall in primary school. It was so fun to use and watch the pencil get smaller and smaller. Pencil sharpener memories. And Kathy says on YouTube, you don't want a soggy pencil. You definitely don't want a soggy pencil. But this collection, you definitely do want. 1648. Are you joking me? How versatile are those Aqua Blend pencils? How gorgeous are those stamps as well? Oh my word. You need to have these in your life. 20% of the stock of that has gone already. Remember, these are the stamps that you're going to receive within that collection. Launch today. You're getting the Beautiful You absolutely for free. You're getting also in this collection the gorgeous, wonderful friend, and then you get a further 25% off. You get the pencils as well. Don't forget those are also included. That's got to be the deal of the show, surely. 1648, 2242, an absolute wow buy. Now, if you wanted to put some sparkle in your life, this is the collection that you definitely need to go for. These sparkle pens are absolutely immense. You're getting, well, let's look at this, 18, 24, 30 pens, right? But you're only actually paying for 18 of them. 18 of them, because within this collection, you're going to get, so you're paying for all the pens across the bottom row here. So you're getting your Nature's Trail, your Spring Summer, and then your Floral Garden in all of these absolutely sumptuous colours. And again, if you're wondering how to use these, are they difficult to work with? No, you'll see how easy they are and how easy it is to get going with them. So those sets you're paying for. Then, because we love you, you're going to get the top row for absolutely nothing, which is unbelievable. These here are your Coastal Cottage, some glorious colours in, as you can see, and then you're also going to get with this your autumn winter collection as well. It works out, as I say, that you get those two for free, and then your discount on those is an extra 5% off, meaning that for the whole lot you paid a £71.22 or £93.90 for that collection. Next up, let's remind you of the Aqua tints. Oh, they're there. Let's begin. Where there's Aqua tints? Where? There, Ben. They're there. The Aqua tints, again, absolutely gorgeous. You're getting your Glitz and Glamour collection for absolutely free within this. So, three collections that you're going to get. This one here is your summertime. Three gorgeous colours in there, which are your solar red, your emerald green, and your blue topaz as well. Then in the second set, you're going to get your perfect pastels. This is your moonstone, you've got your cosmos and your rose quartz in there. And then finally, as we said, you're going to receive your Glitz and Glamour absolutely free. That is your aquamarine, your amethyst, and your pink garnet too. And again, absolutely perfect for your watercolouring effects. Absolutely perfect as well if you're doing kind of your larger projects and you need bigger coverage with those, then they are perfect for that. As I said, you're going to get the Glitz and Glamour for free. Yeah, we'll get the details up for you here. And then the deal on that, there's so many different deals. You're going to get an extra 10% off plus that Glitz and Glamour for free. It works out £23.38 or £35.91. Now, Lee Holland. These always bring a smile to my face. It's not a set that I've seen a lot on the shows that I've done here at Crafters Companion, but whenever I do see them, they really do bring a smile to my face, because it's the whole artwork that you get with these, and actually all of those gorgeous sentiments that you get. Gorgeous sentiments equals gorgements. They're gorgeous. Right, so you've got this little character who pops up on all of your stamps. I mean, how cute is that little dragon? Loads of you have commented already saying how much you love the artwork. But this one is You Are My Sunshine. I mean, how much fun, again, are you going to have with all of the gorgeous colouring supplies that we've got on this show, just printing or stamping out that and just getting colouring with it. You've got Just a Note, you've got Be Happy, and You Are My Sunshine on a Cloudy Day. Just a few of the sentiments that you get in that first set. Next up, this is With Love, again with Valentine's on the horizon. This might be the perfect one that you go for the card that you send to your loved one. You make my heart happy. Next to you is the best place to be, and With Love. Next up, look at this. Hello, you. This again, so simple, isn't it? Really, but such a gorgeous image. The little dragon with the balloon there. Best wishes. Hello, you. Bon voyage, and have a wonderful day. I just love sentiments like that. In the minute, as I say, that, you know, as your focal card point with the hello you on there, just to send to somebody, you know, to say that you're thinking of them, say that you've got them in your thoughts currently. From me to you, again, absolutely gorgeous. You've got the little dragon there with what looks like one of the best birthday cakes, sending huge hugs and so many candles, and happy birthday. Just a few of the sentiments there. This set continues because you're also going to get thank you. Again, look at that dragon with the present there. Thank you so much, sending hugs and hello. And then this final one, If Friends Were Flowers, you are getting for free. Again, gorgeous. Look at that. He's got a little, it's like a little baby dragon on the flower there, with a little butterfly on his tail. You are a treasure. Sorry, make a wish. And if friends were flowers, I'd pick you. So that's your freebie. Now you're also going to get a discount with this as well, which is, I've got to keep checking these. Where is it? 10% off. So a free set, an extra 10% off, $35.95 or $44.77. Take off your club inspired discount from that, and that comes down to $28.76. Or just do the maths on that, $35.82. Look at me pretending to do the maths. You know I've got someone in my ear telling me, Johnny. Yeah, so if you love this stamp set, absolutely go for it. If you're buying any of the goodies that we've got, the sparkle pens, the aqua blends, the aqua pens, whatever it might be, you need something to be working with. Why not the Lee Holland collection? I know we're going to look at those in more detail as well, but Debbie over there, she's shaking a pen at me.
I am. I'm shaking it to wake. I'm going to prime it because I am always conscious that we have new viewers all the time, new faces that come on. I'm probably thinking, what is a sparkle pen? Well, it's a water-based. When I say water-based, it is water-based. But the ink in here is absolutely divine, intense colour with microfine glitter in there, and it's absolutely beautiful. But to prime a pen, you've got to give it a good shake to wake. Now, I personally use my pens for colouring in. Before the invention of a pot, and I'll talk about those in a moment. I used to make all my backgrounds with these. I used to colour with them, used to do all sorts of things, stamp with them, but now we've got the pots. We'll come to those in a bit, but we'll talk about the pots in a moment. But you need to give it a shake. Now I basically take off, so you screw off the top. Let me just, in fact, we'll do it. Shall we do it like this? That's it. Screw off that top and you take off this yellow bit. Now I wouldn't be throwing this away. I'd be popping it into a little bag and using that for some mixed media kind of things. So no, it's not rubbish, it's something else you can craft with. Upcycling, as we say.
Yes.
But you can still, don't worry about this when you're shaking it because you haven't pierced anything yet. So you can give it a little shake without adding this on at the moment. So again,
oh, hello.
Bit of a workout. Tap it.
Bit of a hand workout.
Tap
Look
it.
at this. Wow.
Tap it.
Yeah.
Give it a good shake.
Yep.
And then screw that back on the top and let that barrel come right down. Screw it onto the top. Take your top off as well. So then you're just going to make sure that is tight to the... Sorry, did I say that all wrong? No, so just to make sure that
shake your pen and take your top off.
I know what I meant. I know what I meant.
I'm being naughty.
But you can already see the ink. Can you see? I wonder if Charlotte can get in it from the top. Can you see that already the ink is coming through?
Here it comes, yeah.
There is a gentle push button here, and that's on both sides. And I said button, it's just a word that says. So you're going to give it a gentle push, and then I can never remember that word. Do you know they use it all the time?
What word?
Fiona and Leanne. I can't remember the capillary action.
Yes.
The capillary action. You're just moving that all down. I'm just getting a little wave there, but just literally, all you're going to do is pop that on. Oh, Ben, can we just talk about this colour? I mean, I'm not even using red in my demonstration, but this colour is beautiful.
No, you're kidding me.
And that's just now, the pen is all primed, ready and raring to go. And if I just give it a little blast with my heat gun, you'll see that intense sparkle. So I'm just going to quickly dry this off. If you leave it natural, you'll still get that sparkle through, but you can speed the process up by taking your heat tool, and then when that's dry, Ben,
look at this.
Turn that off. Can you see?
Yeah, we can.
Isn't that? Let me just. Oh my days! Look, I will never tire of. See, I'm going the wrong way. That's it. I will never tire. I'm going the wrong way. Wait a minute.
Other way.
There we go. I've got it. I will never tire of seeing that sparkle. It is the most intense colour, but that beautiful ultra fine, microfine glitter that's in there that gives that beautiful effect. Now it is dry, and you can do things like take your brush, dampen it, and then you can start to move it around as well, Ben. So I can still play with this because it's water based. You can start to do all your effects that you would do, and you don't lose any of that sparkle as well. So that's another little way that you can use it. However, what you can do, and I will show you more ways that you can use these in a moment, but you can colour with them. So you can take your coloured image. Now I've used one of those beautiful Lee Holland stamps, and I can't remember which one is this one's called.
This one's
Ben.
With Love.
Thank you very much. Beautiful. Well, Valentine's is coming up, isn't it? Valentine's Day is coming up, the season of love. I'm just choosing some colours. I've got all my colours laid out here, Ben. I don't know where to start. I think I'm going to have a purple dragon. Let's have a purple dragon. Now, when you're storing your pens, there's another story. I mean, we do keep ours flat normally when they're on our tables using them. But if you are going to be storing them, keep them upright. So what I mean by that, Ben, is that you've got your pen upright so that there's no leakage, because if you turn them down, you've got, and if I just show you this way, if I turn them downwards, what can happen is that the ink can leak out and you can end up with splodgers. Well, you know, you open your top up and splodgers go everywhere, so you don't want that. So always make sure they're stood upwards, upright, but you need to give them, if they've been laying still for a while, you just need to give them a little shake to wake up that ultrafine glitter that's at the bottom. Shake to wake, as we always say. But again, you can go on directly. I mean, look at that. Just look at that pen. That pen is just divine. But you could use your craft mat, pop some down, and I'm going to, I said pop some down, dear me, I've put a lot down there. I think I'm a bit heavy-handed.
You have, Mrs.
But you can take your little brushes and you can go in there, and then you can start to paint as well. So you can use these as a colouring medium directly onto there, or you, oh my gosh, I can see it glitter already.
It's that thing again, isn't it? A little goes such a long way with these, doesn't it? These pens are going to last an absolute age, and I love, like you're showing, the fact that you can draw the colour out to create all of the different hues as well, isn't it?
Yeah, honestly, you can. And that's when you can start to get all the same things that you get when you start, do you know when you colour with them, Ben?
Yeah.
You can start to use them in that same way. You draw the colour out, you only need a tiny bit, you don't need a lot. And again, I'm just picking this up and I'm going in where I think all the shading would be, but you're losing none of that sparkle at all, Ben. These are just incredible pens to use. And I'm using it with a paintbrush, would you believe? But you can go in directly. You can go directly in with your brush, pop your colour down with your brush, and then you can start to pull out with your water brush, little damp brush, and pull that colour out. Just love these pens, Ben. And I definitely would be using the pens for the colouring, not for anything else. I would save your backgrounds. I would save your pots for your backgrounds. Although if pennies are a bit tight and you can still achieve the same looks both ways. But look how gorgeous that looks. And again, when you use it, let's pop a little bit down these edges and then we'll draw this out again. And I'm going to add another couple of colours just to show you, and then I'll show you that finished one. And again, I'm just drawing it out, water on my brush and drawing that colour out so that you can start to play around with your, with your depth and dimension when it comes to colouring. So your shading and your lighting, all the areas that and you've loved watching Leanne and Fiona. I mean, look how gorgeous he's already looking.
I know, he's great.
I'm going to intensify, that sparkle won't disappear because let's dry him off a little bit.
Do you always have to use your heat gun to dry, or can you just let them go naturally?
I tend to let them dry naturally. I'm just trying to speed up the process for the sake of, of here, and then I can start to layer down the next colour. If you wanted to mix your colours up, Ben, I would definitely say, I'm going to use, what's that, Moonlight? Let's give that a little shake as well, break that one up a little bit. Dry the stages in between when you take your next colour in. That's all I would say. So again, I'm going in with a yellow now, so let's take this. Let me just pop a little bit down onto here. Little gentle push to get that capillary action. Let's move him. Mind you saying that, I've used these pens ever such a lot. Have I run out? Let's have do you know, I could have, Ben, because when I say that I use my glitter sparkle, is it coming? Yeah, I've still got a bit left in there. I might be needing to replace this colour tone.
You've had them a while though,
and Johnny's saying to me, how long have I had them? I have had these pens since they were released.
When was that?
Well, I've been with Crafters now. Yeah, I've been with
Johnny's going, you've been with Crafters for years.
I have been, I've been with Crafters. Now, it's 5 years this year, would you believe? I've been with Crafters.
5 years this year?
5 years this year. So I bought these literally when I first started. But oh my God, look how gorgeous that's looking already.
Love him.
And you can do the same, you colour backgrounds. So do you know, if I was to colour in a background, let's go in with a pale blue. Let's take a pale blue out. And again, is there any left in this one? Just only me could come in there with my pens and I've run out.
I love the fact that you've had these so long, and on air they decide to give up. 5 years. 5 years.
Well, 5 years going strong, absolutely.
And let's just think about this as well. If you think 5 years of Debbie using them, do you know what I mean? Because she's obviously using them more than perhaps a mere mortal would. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just shows you, and again goes back to the point of a little goes a long way with these, and you don't have to use a lot, and they will last you a long, long time.
Now, I'm just going to leave that for a second now, but like I said, I've only done half of that, Ben, and you could carry on. I'm just going to bring in so you can see, and that intense sparkle is still there. I haven't lost any of it. Can you see there? Let's go in close. Let's see if you can see it, especially on that blue. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, my days. Oh, Charlotte, your camera skills, young lady, are fantastic. Absolutely brilliant.
You sounded like the Ferrero Rocher advert there for a second. With these camera skills, you are really spoiling us.
But when you colour it all in, let's go in. I wonder if you can get in close to this one. Can you get in close to this one?
I'm sure
I'll just
she
hold
can.
it there.
Yeah.
And I've just put this all together onto a card, literally. And that's all I've done. I've just carried on finishing colouring all in. But can you see the sparkle there?
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
see if I can tilt.
Love it.
Oh, look. Yeah, absolutely fabulous. It's just beautiful. And those stamps are just crying out to be used with your sparkle pens, with any of your mediums, depending on which way. Do you know, Debbie, remember how to do a camera angle and where to. I'm just going to leave it there for Charlotte to do her magic and work her magic. But honestly, these pens are beautiful. This is just one way of using them. But again, showing you that you can use these to colour. You can draw out that colour, but they're absolutely fabulous. And the stamps are to die for. They really are gorgeous stamps. They're beautiful. And so are these pens.
Yeah.
So honestly, use your pens for the colouring. We'll come to the pots in a little while and I'll talk about those in a moment. Save the pots for all your background work and save your pens for colouring. And if you know, there's another thing that you can do with them. If you're good at brush lettering, you can use these because of that lovely brush nib that's on there. You could do brush lettering with them as well. I'm not going to attempt that because Debbie's not at the best at that one. So we'll leave that for the brush lettering experts on the team.
But your writing's better than Craig's. Did you see Craig's writing this morning?
No.
We did this quiz show on his wake up call with Craig. They're having to write down on boards what they thought a particular thing was from a collection. His shorthand, terrible. Terrible.
Poor Craig.
Yeah, great crafter, not so good with writing. He was under pressure though, bless him, to try and win, and he did win, as we heard. Let's just quickly show you. I haven't got all the boards bizarrely for these, but I can show you just a few of the boards that you've got. I think we've got 5 of the 6. All right, so these are the colours that you're going to get of your sparkle pen. So you've got the Nature Trail, which is all these gorgeous colours just here. Then also in your collection, you've got your Floral Garden. Look at the colours there. So tangerine and your red and firefly, pink lemonade and cotton candy is included in there. Then you've also got your spring summer. Okay, look at those glorious colours. Look at that moonlight. Look down the bottom there, that blue topaz, the emerald green. You can see that sparkle. That's what you can achieve with these pens. And I love the fact as well that there's so many different ways to be able to use them, as we've just seen there with Debbie. Then you're also going to get your autumn winter. This is one of the free sets that you're going to get. Okay, so this one comes with your harvest moon, your olive jade, also your smoke quartz, your starry sky, your holly leaf and your red berry. Look at the sparkle. And then on top of that, the board that I haven't got is the other freebie that you're going to get, which is your coastal cottage, which is this collection here. You get that for free as part of our double discount deal, and then on top of that, I think it's another 10% off that you receive, 5% in fact, that you get off this collection, bringing it down to $71.22 or $93.90. Look at the price that it should be, look at the price that you're paying, and then take off your Club Inspired discount on top of that. $56.98 if you're platinum, $75.12 if you're watching us in the States. Let's just recap on the Lee Holland stamps as well, just before we move on, because I just want you to see again the gorgeous stamps that you've got within this collection too. It really is lovely, and I know loads of you love this collection. The fact that you're getting a freebie in there and the fact that you're then getting an extra discount as well makes these even more buyable. So you've got You Are My Sunshine, with the beautiful artwork there. Just to know, you are my sunshine on a cloudy day. Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Such a cute little dragon, really. There's the one you just saw in the demo with Debbie. So, you know, if you're looking for ways to create some beautiful cards for Valentine's, perhaps, that's a great image. You make my heart happy. And next to you is the best place to be. Then you've got your next one here, which is, hang on, it is, where is it? Hello you, there it is. Oh yeah, hello you, because it says hello you, just there, Ben, there it is, you see. Best wishes, bon voyage, and more beautiful, beautiful imagery there. This one's really cute as well, from me to you. You've got your little dragon there with that birthday cake, happy birthday. So many candles and sending huge hugs. Again, how much fun are you going to have getting all of your colours, getting your sparkle pens in here too. This next one is thank you. Again, sending hugs, and you've got thank you so much included in that collection. And then the free one that you get is this one here, If Friends Were Flowers. Again, such gorgeous artwork from Lee Holland, gorgeous sentiments to go with it, and you've got all of the gorgeous kind of pens and pencils that you would want on this show as well to get colouring with that. That deal, again, is the fact that you get one of the stamp sets for free, and you get a further, I'm losing track here, 10% off that collection, bringing it to $35.95 or $44.77. Unbelievable. Don't forget, we're still asking you for your votes on your favourite demo so far. I think the favourite one so far has got to be the first one with that confetti technique. There's loads of people talking about that. We'll come to your comments in just a second. Before we look at comments, let's have a little look at some of your images, some of the things that you have been colouring. This is gorgeous. Christine Coppenrath. That's lovely, isn't it?
Oh, is that on a rotating board? I think it is. I think it's on
yes.
a Tiffany rotating board. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the colouring on that. Sensational.
Whoa.
Sensational.
And then we're just seeing here, Moira Rosario. Take a look at this. Mariah, beg your pardon, Rosario. Look at the gorgeous background that she's created there as well. Again, with Lee Holland.
Oh, look at them.
Gorgeous.
I like them.
Love the colours.
They're beautiful. I love them. There gosh, look how many she's made.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Wow.
about 10 or 11 in there.
Wow.
Unbelievable. And then Catherine Livesey has been getting crafty with this. Where's that collection from? I really recognise that. Is that Annabelle Spenceley?
That's an Annabelle Spenceley. Yeah, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the colouring on that.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, everyone, for sending in all of these pictures. Amazing. Well, there's so many comments coming in here. Lots of love for the idea earlier on with the Aqua Blend pencils about doing the little... what do you call it, palette, and then sending off stamped images in the post as well. As I said, I can't claim that, but Teresa says, Ben, you're really starting to think like a crafter. Mary Pat saying, Debbie, I'm loving this, referring to the dragon. I wouldn't have thought of making a palette. Sorry, that was the previous one. I'm doing this for my dragon. Laura on Facebook saying, seriously, I'd love to win a card. These need to go on the counter of creativity. Kim just saying, going back, lots of people still talking about the confetti technique. Kim saying, I wonder if you could use the shavings from the sharpener and do the same thing. I'm thinking when crafting with the granddaughters, using the sharpener would be safer. Yeah, I think you potentially you could do that with the shavings. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. You just do exactly the same thing. From the pencil sharpener, throw them all onto your cardstock, spritz them with water, same technique, absolutely. And if you want a safer way, a palette knife, you know the blunt palette knives, you can scrape those shavings onto your cardstock the same way. So absolutely, yeah. You can find a way to work for you.
Yeah, exactly right. Let us, Kim, if you do try that, let us know how you get on. Send us some pictures on a later show. And then lots of love for the sparkle pens. Angela, sparkle pens are fabulous. Lots of love for Lee Holland as well. Kathy saying, love these stamps. They are adorable. Joyce on Facebook saying, I love Debbie. She's so real and bubbly, bloopers and all. I love the sparkle pen, says Lynn. Mesmerising watching Debbie colouring, says Kathy. And thank you. You certainly have coloured all of us happy, says Doreen. Thank you. Wow, there's just so many Great comments coming in. We will have a look at more of those in just a second. Just want to, everyone's laughing in my ear today. We're so happy here today. I love coming to work. Everyone's always laughing. I never know whether they're laughing at something else, whether they're laughing because they've cracked a joke, whether they're laughing at me, but I'll just laugh along with them because we're happy, and this is Colour Me Happy. Now, we're going to have a look at the Aqua tint. I just want to see, I want to say that I have got some of the boards that I can show you here, but if we just show you what you've got, is that you're getting this collection here. So it's a 9-piece collection, 9 pots that you're going to get within this, but you're only paying for 6, all right? So the Glitz and Glamour collection you're going to get for free, that much I can tell you, but then we're also going to give you within this collection all of these goodies as well. So the first collection that you've got is the summertime. All right, Charlotte. Charlotte's just coming with the camera. Hang on, we'll be there in a second. Have I got summertime? I think I have. Summertime. Here it is. So you can see it a little bit better. There you go. Your summertime boards are there. And again, if you're wondering how you use these, where you would use these, we are going to come to that in just a few moments' time. But those are your summertime colours: solar red, emerald green, and then your blue topaz is included too. The second that you're going to get is this collection here, which is your perfect pastels. Now your perfect pastels are these here. So Moonstone, Cosmos and Rose Quartz. Again, absolutely gorgeous. Those 3 colours within that collection. And then your freebies come, your Glitz and Glamour, which you are not paying for. These come absolutely free, where you get your aquamarine, your amethyst and your pink garnet. And again, look at that, absolutely stunning. So those 3 are for free. You get 9 30ml pots and they're all yours for $23.38 or $35.91. Take off your 20% if you're a platinum member, £18.70 or $28.73. So I suppose the first question then, Debbie, is where and when am I going to be using these Aqua tint pots?
Oh, you can use these for absolutely anything, because you've got, so Aqua tints, we do them in a pen form as well as a pot form. There's 4 times more ink in a pot than there is in a pen. So straight away, you can see the value there. And you can do the same things. If you love your pen and you love colouring with pens and having the brush nib in there, perfect. But if you love making backgrounds, if you love colouring as well, you can do exactly the same with a pot as you can with a pen. So for me, these are fabulous. I'll tell you what I think is absolutely fabulous today. That price, where you're getting all of those colours and a beautiful array of colours as well that you're going to be able to use. And you can use them for, so taking your Lee Holland stamps again, going back in and colouring, or taking those beautiful stamps from the very beginning, you could stamp those and you could colour those in. You just need a small thin brush, dip them in and off you go, and you can paint with them as well. So you can do all those kinds of things with your stamps. But then you've got your backgrounds, because we talk about backgrounds a lot. I love, it's one of my favourite things. This for me is normal. I love it. I never used to be. You can ask Jan. I never used to be. She introduced me into the world of messy inks, and let me tell you, once I started, I never stopped, because I love it now. And I used to be one of those people that were afraid of getting inky fingers. If you're still like that, but you want to have the fun of these, pop on a pair of gloves. That's all you need to do. Lovely Maz, I always mention her, Queen of Sparkle, we used to call her at Chesterfield, because Maz doesn't like getting inky fingers. So all she used to do every time she come to a class, she donned her gloves and off she went, and she still had all the fun.
Rubber gloves?
Rubber gloves, latex gloves if you've got allergies. But yeah, any gloves. Marigolds? Oh, said marigolds.
Marigolds?
Marigolds.
Johnny, not marigolds.
Actually, Johnny, funnily enough, I found a purple pair of marigolds with purple fluff around the edge.
Those are Johnny's.
I had to buy them. I had to get them. Absolutely. I should bring them up, but actually I could save myself getting all inky.
Next time you want to Colour Me Happy, you need to be wearing those. We'll keep you to that.
Do you know what though? I honestly don't mind. And a lovely tip our Fiona gave me, because one thing we get asked a lot is how do you get all the ink off? Can I mention brands, Johnny?
Yeah, you'd be all right.
Imperial Leather, a soap that my dad used. In fact, going back to my grandma and granddad again, that was the soap that they had in their house. Very posh it was back then.
Wasn't that always on a
Very
rope?
expensive. No, do you know the one that was got the little...
No, with the label on?
The little label on, that one.
Oh, it was always on a rope as well though, wasn't it?
Was it?
Or maybe that was like the deluxe version.
I never noticed, I just remember the smell. But Imperial leather, going back to that, Imperial leather and either a nail brush or you can buy scrubbies that you can get that are soft to your hands, and all you do is rub that in, done and dusted. And I can promise you, Joe's seen me do it before when I've been back up at the house. I've just done it a little rub and it's all gone, and I can promise you, Imperial leather, absolutely definite. Now, let's go back to the inks. Let's get a bit cracking on here. So I'm going to use, and you know another lovely thing about these is they come with pipettes as well, but they also come with a couple of palettes. And I say a couple of palettes, these plastic lids that hold them in place, keep them nice and safe, but we don't, honestly, we think about everything. Use these as a palette. Somebody's waving bye-bye. Goodbye, Craig. I thought you'd gone by now. He's still here.
Shout goodbye.
What's he still doing here? God love him.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Craig. Bye.
You know what? It's hilarious, right? Because we can see the corridor out here. Literally just gone 5 o'clock. You've never seen the corridor so busy. You said it's Friday. Everyone's like that. 5 o'clock.
Yep. What do they call it?
That just reminds me.
Do they call it the 5 o'clock train here?
Yeah,
I'm sure
5
I've heard that being referred to before. The 5 o'clock. Where are you going, Ben? Get back on that. You can get back. You're not going on that train. You get back here. What you like, honestly. You cheeky monkey. Oh, as my little granddaughter says, you cheeky mare.
You cheeky mare. Where did she get that from?
She's only 2, you cheeky mare. I think she's caught that from an Anna. I don't know why. I don't think I said it a lot, but obviously I do. Now then, again, premium cardstock to use when you're using a water-based product, because this is the most beautiful water-based ink. So again, all those techniques that you do with water-based, honestly, Ben, I'm going to show you how much colour. Look at the now when we talk about intense colour, this is that Glitz and Glamour. Is this the free one?
The Glitz and Glamour's for free, yep.
I can't believe that. I
Well,
cannot
it is.
believe that.
You better believe it.
That's crazy.
I'm not lying to you.
Oh, you're not lying to me?
You better
Tell me the
believe
truth.
it. Aquamarine, amethyst and pink garnet for free.
Well, look at these two colours. And you know, again, do you know we talk about blending? You can do that as well. Now, you can also do that with the, do you know where you blend it out with water so you get a more ombre effect? I'm going in because I want to show you just exactly how much that colours. I'm going to give it a little blast with my heat gun again.
Yeah.
Let's just pop that on. Give that a little blast.
A little blast.
Oh, I missed a bit, Ben. I missed a bit.
Where?
Let me go.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just make sure I haven't missed any, because I can't believe that this 2 minutes ago was white and I've barely used any ink. I mean barely used any. Let's just pop that there. Now look at that, at the coverage that we've got and the intensity of that colour. Let's just bring that up a minute. But because it's water-based, what can we do with water-based things, Ben? We can chuck some water at it.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right, Ben, I'll let you off.
So
it's
what
like
was
you
the
weren't
question
listening
again?
to me. Yeah, you were on that 5 o'clock train.
No, I wasn't.
Ben.
I wasn't.
Yes,
I was
you
reading.
No. I know you, Ben. I know where you was.
I was reading some of the comments just to. What was the question again?
What do you do with water-based colours? What can you do?
You can use water.
You can do your things. Yeah, and the longer you leave it on there, Ben, the longer it sucks up all that glorious ink. Let's pop that onto there.
I think you call this the faux bleaching effect,
This
Debbie.
is the, you're learning well, Ben, redeeming yourself.
Thank you.
Lift that up. And
come
my word. Do you know when I said to you earlier on Craft Vault I needed some inky backgrounds?
Yeah.
I've got him.
You got him, you have.
I've got him. Look at that. Isn't that
awesome.
gorgeous? I just love playing with it. And literally, I say playing with it. Shall we take some more? Because I'm going to use this ink that's on my mat in a minute.
All
so
right.
if Jan's watching, don't be thinking I'm wasting it, Jan, because she always used to shout at me if I wasted it. Don't be wasting it, Debs. Don't be wasting it. So what else can we do with them? In fact, let me keep it in there. Sit. It's. Oh.
Well, you're right.
I think I've super glued it down. Hang on a minute.
Stephen's just messaged saying, Ben, ask Debbie to show you the shaving foam technique. You'll be
Oh,
mesmerised.
well.
I have seen that.
Stephen, you've read my mind. Stay tuned, because I think
No, you
if
haven't.
we get time,
Are you gonna?
I'm going to be doing that one with my sparkle pots later. Stay
you.
tuned. Do you know what
Brilliant.
I've done, Ben? I've realised I've got my 2 palettes together, so my ink is precariously. Is that a word?
Precariously.
Yeah, it's dangling. Ooh!
Don't cross-contaminate them.
Oh, well. Oh, talk across the camera and look at this.
That's
Got
a
my inky
Debbieism.
fingers. I feel so warm when I've got a warm and fuzzy feeling when I've got inky fingers. But
Debbie, just hold your hands up for a second.
they match me top. They match
They
me
do
top.
match your top.
Have you noticed that I wear, when I'm doing Colour Me Happy shows, I wear bright Vivarius
So it
tops
doesn't
there.
matter if you get it on
Now
there.
then, I'm going to use my spritzer again. Oh, I think I've got a bit. Oh, I've got my inky fingers in that one. That's why it's spritzing. Let's spritz lots of water onto our watercolour cardstock, hence the little drops there. But we've got pipettes that come with these inks. So what can we do? We can suck a bit of ink up and we can drop. Oh, love doing this. Love. This is one of my favourite techniques.
I've not seen this before.
You're kidding me.
I haven't.
Have you not done a Colour Me Happy show before, Ben?
I'm sure I've not seen with the pipette. That's like a firework display.
Oh, and you can add more to it. Look, add a bit more water on there and look what happens. Let's just pop a bit more on. Let's put, let me get my other it up. This is when I get all inky and messy. Let's pop a little blue. Let's watch.
That's awesome.
It's honestly, I'll never
It's like
tire.
a firework display.
I will never ever tire of this effect. It's just gorgeous. And you can do this to... Ben.
Yeah?
Ben.
What?
What are you like? Sound effect Ben today.
But that's what you do. It's like if I'm doing what you do that at fireworks. What? Ready? Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh.
Ooh, mine's not as good as sound effects as yours are. Ooh, sound even worse. But there we go. I hope no one's tuning in thinking, what on earth is up with those two? But there we go. So we've got now loads of colour on there. And what we can do now, Ben, is we could leave it like that or dry it off. But I'm going to spritz some more water on.
Yeah.
And rock salt, I've covered mine up. Any rock salt, anywhere that you can get, cheapest chips ones, home branded ones, whatever you want. But they were laughing at me earlier, Ben, because I was covering up the branding.
No, it doesn't worry. You don't need to worry about that.
The bigger the chunks, the better. Literally, chuck loads of. Oh, I said I weren't going to make a mess.
Yeah, I mean, you can hardly even notice that you've made a mess.
I've only got an hour in between shows as well to clean up. I don't know what's up with me. I should have kept it nice and clean this show. But spritz loads down and already you will see that ink soaking up around all that salt. I'm going to let that dry naturally, Ben. So let me just move this. Wait a minute. Where can I let this dry naturally without getting ink everywhere?
Do you want...
I best be careful where I put this.
I'm glad you're doing that and not me. Do you want a bit of...
I tell you what, I get a piece of tissue.
I was just gonna
I'll put it
offer to
on the
help,
floor down here. I'll put a couple of layers.
Yeah.
But at home, do you know when I'm at home? This is no word of a lie. Kitchen sides. I put all me, do you know me craft mats?
Yeah.
I put my craft mats down and line them all up and let them dry naturally.
Do you want to class it over here?
I once did it at the flat at Peterborough.
Yeah.
I forgot the cleaner was coming in. They were littered all over the sides. And I'd gone off to do a show, come back, and she'd left a little note. I didn't know what to do with these. I was like, I'd have been a little bit miffed if she'd have thrown them away. But I bet she thought, what's she been doing? They were cling film on one, they were bubble wrap on another, they were string on one. Honestly, but this is what you can do.
Do you want a minute whilst you're cleaning or you're all right?
Well, I was just going to bring fast forward one that I dried earlier, Ben. As you do in Crafty Telly. But literally, all you're going to do, once it's dry, you're going to pull off all that salt.
Keep your salt though, Debbie.
You what, look?
Keep the salt, yeah.
Oh, absolutely keep the salt. Because look, you've got all this gorgeous coloured salt. Shaker cards. Are we doing a shaker card later?
Oh, yeah?
I was just thinking, are we doing one? But literally, all you're going to do, and you can see that lovely effect where the salt has been, and there's lots of beautiful effects you can get. I mean, I will just carry on. I think I'll probably let that dry a little bit too long in my bag, but you can see you've got a beautiful background, very starry skied, isn't it, that one? Again,
do you know what that looks
background.
like? For me, put that back. Where you put it back. It looks, for me, the background, it looks like you're laying on the floor and you're looking upwards through a tree.
Wow, Ben, I love your interpretation.
That's what it looks like to me.
Absolutely. Now, that's just two methods that you can use, and I'm tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Tip of a very large iceberg of what you can do. Ben, I might need a minute or two just to have a little clean up and a reset before I show you some more things that you can do.
No worries. Debbie.
What's that?
You got something on your hands.
Have I got what?
You got something on your hands.
Have I got something on my hands? Oh, never mind. I'll be clean by 7 o'clock. I promise.
There's so many of you, right, loving this show. Even just saying, I love to use the ink pots to make backgrounds. Imperial leather soap, says Elizabeth. That reminds me of my dad. Lots of love for the fact that you were telling me off earlier on for trying to leave. Cindy says, I have all the pots, they're amazing. Lisa says, I love getting inky fingers, all part of the fun of crafting. Carol saying, I just keep using the this emoji over and over today, learning so much. That was the wow emoji, by the way. Evelyn was just saying, I was just thinking about the shaving cream technique. My family loves getting great smelling cards. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, isn't it? With the shaving foam technique, you get the really cool, like crazy, unique backgrounds, and of course then your card smells amazing. Laura saying, love this even more than the shaving cream technique, and I love the shaving cream technique. Mariah saying, if you're not making a mess when crafting, I don't think you're doing it right. Lisa again just saying, I've done this technique, it is fab. And Fred171 on YouTube says, new show, Messy Monday Makers. Well, I tell you what, if that is going to be a new show, Debbie's on it. I mean, she is on that show. Absolutely. Do you know what? I cannot believe, I just looked at the clock. It's 5:20. This show is flying by. Any more comments, any more questions that you want to throw our way, then please get those in. Also, we'll recap. I reckon in about 20 minutes. We've been doing it around about 22 the hour. So about 5:40, we'll recap on Debbie's project so far, so you can vote for your favourite. In my book, the first demo for me, I love that with the shavings of the pencil. I mean, just brilliant. You might have other ideas, but get your nominations in early on that, and we'll top those up and crown our winner at the end of the show. And of course, we've still got the chance for you to win a card as well, haven't we? Wow. Right, let us go back to where we started over an hour ago with the brand new stamps. Let's start by telling you, okay, let me get these over here. Within this collection, you're going to get these pencils. So these are your Aqua blends, and you've seen just how many things that you can do with these. They're absolutely amazing, so super versatile. And if you're only getting these so that you can recreate the demo that you saw Debbie do earlier on, the first demo, the one that I think personally is going to win our card of the show, then that is a purchase well made. You get all of these gorgeous colours, and again, you've seen that you can pop these down onto a palette and use them from there, colour in images and then draw the colour away using water from a paintbrush, from your spritzers as well. You can use these with. I mean, come on, get these back. Do that technique with the shaving the bits off the pencil. Just fantastic. So you get all of those glorious colours, 12 in total. Those on their own, producers on, just remind me, are worth $16.99 or $22. Look at the price that you're getting. That's not all. Brand new today, you are also going to receive these gorgeous stamps. Wonderful friends, first up here, take a look at this. Gorgeous. Again, if you're wanting items to be able to colour, to have a lot of fun with, these stamps are just stunning. Beautiful florals. Love this one here. It's almost like a little floral corner stamp that you've got. More flourishes and embellishments, and the script is stunning, isn't it? Wonderful friend you get with this. So that comes along with it. And then brand new, for free, Beautiful You. And who does not love a butterfly when it comes to craft? Again, you saw this a little bit earlier on in that first demonstration. Boy, oh boy, how gorgeous is that? Big, beautiful, bold butterfly stamp. You've got that gorgeous bouquet of flowers included too, more flourishes, and then the Beautiful You sentiments that go with it. So all of that is just a super deal. So you're going to get the freebie, you've got the discount on that as well of 25%. So that's your double discount, and it's $16.48. What's the maths again on the Platinum members? Platinum members, £13.18 or $17.94. That, it's got to be the deal of the show. It really has. The fact that it's brand new, the fact that you're getting those gorgeous stamps with that as well is just amazing. Right, next up, let's grab these sparkle ink pots, right? Hang on, there's loads of them here. Bending and stretching for a Friday afternoon. Right, get me working out over here. These are on a buy one, you get one half price. We didn't practice that one before the show, did we? So again, you can tell as well. So take your pick with these. Probably the best thing to do is look on the web, but details on the screen for your Forest Glade. So you get 3 different colours within each of those collections. Now let me find them. Forest Glade. All right. So with your Forest Glade, you're going to get your... I don't know how to say this. We did this before, didn't we? Is it lichen or lichen?
Well,
I can't remember.
I'll tell you, can I tell you my story? One of the first times I ever worked with Joe was on the other side.
Yes.
And I had the sparkle pens on with these colours and I called it licking. Live on air because I couldn't say it and I think it's lichen. I think.
Right.
It's lichen. I think that's the word.
Well,
I'm sure people will let us know again because it's one of those words that how you pronounce that one, how you pronounce them, it's one of those words that always makes me stumble. And I know Craig stumbled with that before, as has other people too. But yes, I think it's lichen.
Well, it's definitely not licking.
No.
So you've got your you've got your hearth side, you're not licking, and your garden green in your Forest Glade collection for you there. So that's $12.99, all right, for all 3 of those. Next one, well, this one's labelled Traditional Christmas. As you can see the colours that you're going to get here. Yes, Traditional Christmas because you've got that gorgeous red, the green and the gold as well. But obviously you're going to be using those in all sorts of crafty projects year round. But if you are looking for sparkle for Christmas, that's the collection to go for. So you might want to go for that, $12.99 individually, or get that one for your half price if you want to do it that way. Then also within this collection, we have got your Glitz and Glamour. So this, yes, is your aquamarine, your amethyst, and your pink garnet too. So again, $12.99 individually, or you can get that one as your half price deal should you want to do that. We've then got your Perfect Pastels. I think we've got some of these on board. I'll tell you what, just for easy's sake, I'll show you off here. You've got your Perfect Pastels there as well. So again, this one includes your gorgeous pink. You've got that beautiful, I can't read them upside down. You've got your Firefly and your teacup included in there as well. Next up, oh, hang on a minute, let's get this right. No, that was the Enchanted Hues. This is getting ever so confusing. That was your Enchanted Hues, the one that I've just shown you, that one here, $12.99 or $17.95 individually. And then you've got your Mystic Tones, as well, which are here, there we go, which is your peacock blue, your fig, and also your peony. So all of those on a $12.99 individual deal, but then if you want to go for another one, you'll get the second one for half price. Wow. Keep those comments coming in. Dawn just saying, I've just joined Crafters Companion the beginning of this year, double platinum member in just over a week. Wow, I cannot stop watching. Colour Me Happy is by far my favourite show. Thank you for the inspiration. Well, Dawn, thank you for shopping with us. Enjoy your double platinum membership. And let's get onto some demos. Are we going to have a look at these sparkle pots, these sparklings? Oh, right. Hang on a minute. We are now with Mrs. Inky Hands over there going to have a look at the shaving foam technique.
Well, I thought we'd bring this forward. We'll finish with some lovely tricolours. We've got loads of things to show you with those. So I thought, let's get all the inky mess out of the way, and so that I can have a little half chance anyway. And I'll show you that shaving foam technique. Now, I've just chosen one of my favourite colour sets ever, Glitz and Glamour. I mean, I think it was named after me, Ben, in all honesty.
Absolutely. I mean, especially now.
Yeah, I think obviously they knew that I was coming to work from, so they thought, yeah, let's dedicate a set to her.
Yeah.
So Glitz and Glamour it is I'm going to use, because it's very striking as well. But joking aside, whatever colour you go for, you can do this technique. And it's one of my favourite techniques. If you love your marbling effect and you want a cheaper way to do it, there is some beautiful marbling kits out there, some stunning ones that, you know, you can do with all your things like your more 3D dimensional ones. When it comes to card making and backgrounds, this is just simply stunning. And you can do it with any inks, any aquas, any sparkles, anything that's got a liquidy ink to it, you can do this with. The metallic inks, all those those kind of things, this is what you can do. Now, the beauty about our sparkle pots, we talked about the sparkle pens earlier on in the show. The sparkle pots are 4 times the amount of the quantity that's in the pen. So save the pens for the colouring and the brush lettering. When it comes to your inky backgrounds, get your pots out. These are 4 times more liquid ink in here. And I say liquid ink, they've got that intense colouring again, that beautiful highly pigmented colour, and then they've also got that microfine glitter in there as well, so that ultra fine glitter. But you've got to do exactly the same. You've got to give it a wake up. Now you give it a little swirl, you can hear the balls in there.
Yeah.
They're all in there for a reason. That's to give all that ink and the glitter a good shake up. And I say shake, swirl them around. So little workout for your arms there. Give it a nice little workout. Give it a nice little swirl. Ben's giggling away.
What was that little look you did then? That cheeky little look that you just did. You were going like that and then you just went... very Panto-esque it was.
Very panto. Oh, I'd love to be in a panto, Ben. I would. I might have to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
That's been one of my dreams.
Oh,
Bet, can I just say, couple of palettes again. I've already used this and popped some ink into the bottom. You can reuse that, let it dry, and then you've got like a little inky palette to be able to work from. So if you don't want to use a lot of ink, just take a little bit out and dab it into your palette and use it as a workable palette. So now I've given them a real good shake up. What I'm going to do, in fact, I should have just put my shaving foam down first, shouldn't I? That's what I should have done. Give your shaving foam, and ladies and gents, don't use your expensive shaving foam. Use your cheapest chips ones. I'll cover the brand up, but it's one of the supermarket brands. Plenty of out there. But all you're going to do...
But this is, right, just for anyone who's watching, there's nothing special about this. This is just run-of-the-mill, get it from your supermarket, in your toiletries aisle, shaving foam.
It is, and I'm going to have to switch shaving foams, Ben, because I think I'm out of shaving foam.
Oh, your shaving foams ran out, your pens have ran out.
Oh, hang on a minute, I might have got a blockage in my tube, that's what it might be. So let's just pop lots of shaving foam in. Now I'm using a tub, but you can use your craft mats. This is because I use shaving foam ever such a lot, Ben. I'm trying to squeeze it out.
Why do we not see this more often? Is it because it is such a messy thing to do? Because I love this technique, and I feel like in the whole time I've been in crafting TV, which is about 5 years, I've only ever seen it, but probably count it on one hand.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, it's just one. When I talk about making inky backgrounds, this is one of my favourites. I love to do it. So what I've just done, it's a bit like a baking. Oh, it looks like frothy. What's that stuff?
Meringue.
Lemon meringue, exactly. One of my favourites. One of my favourites. I'm just going to give that a little shake though. When I say shake.
Do you know what reminds me as well of? As this is Mrs. Doubtfire, where she sticks her head, where he sticks his head in the fridge.
That is one of my favourite films, you know. He is one of my favourite actors, and I cried the day
I know,
that I found out.
So sad.
Yeah, super sad. A lovely man, gorgeous man, funny, very talented, and one of my all-time favourite films, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah,
I love it.
so
I watched it the other day, actually. But now what we're going to do, Ben, I'm going to use a pipette. I'm going to drop a few bits into there. Let's drop some in. I'll pop that into there. Get a piece. It's like, isn't that beautiful? It's so satisfying. This, it really is. And again, if it just is, just give it a little stir. Make sure your glitter is mixed in with your ink, because you want this to be a lovely sparkly finish. But like I said, you can use the words have gone out my mouth. You can use any liquid ink.
Oh, yeah.
That's the word I was looking for. Now then, it looks really nice like that on its own. However, it's going to look even better. Pokey tool, cocktail stick, and give it a little swirl around. And swirl, and swirl.
And swirl.
And swirl. Let's give it a nice swirl around. The more pattern you want on, the more pattern you want, Ben, the more you swirl it. And I'm literally, when I say this is my favourite technique, this is my favourite technique. Do you know how Fiona loves her string pull technique?
I did that once, the string pull.
I know you did. Hey. Very well as well, you managed it. I thought you were absolutely fabulous at that, Ben.
Thank you.
Yes. It were gorgeous. I thought you did a better job than I can do.
Well, thank you.
So I think it's something to do with that pulling action, isn't it? I'm not very good at it, to be fair, but
No,
yeah, it's one of those techniques you've got to practice, I think.
Quick and firm, you got to be.
Yes, absolutely. Now, I've got my pieces of cardstock, and again, you can choose any cardstock you want, where you can have watercolor cardstock, or you could use Centura Pearl. But all we're going to do, Ben, is we're going to place it onto the top, and we're going to just splatter it down, okay? Then we're going to lift that off, and I'll make sure I've covered majority of there. Lift that off, pop your pad to one side, bring that down. Now, this is when it gets a bit messy, but let's tell you, when you see the results, Ben, it is worth the mess, let me just say. Now, I'm taking my ruler because I want to try and grab all of that, because there's loads and excess of foam, but all you're going to do is squiddle, take that off, and look at that. You're going to pop your Charlotte. That's because Charlotte's not seen this technique before. Pop your Charlotte. What am I on about?
Charlotte?
I don't know where I was going with that one. That's because I heard Charlotte going, wow, in me. So, I do apologise. It's Friday evening.
It is. Don't we know it? Oh, we got another show, Johnny. I was just thinking, it's just 20 to 6. I'll be in my car soon, going home. No, we got another show, mate. I'm delighted that we have.
Exactly. But look what we've got. Take a look at that beautiful background. And that is just stunning. And can I also tell you, it smells amazing. Oh, it smells divine. It absolutely does. People be thinking, what is she smelling at? But shaving foam's got a beautiful smell. Look at that background. Bet.
Do another one.
Come on. We've got a pot full in here. Don't be wasting this, Ben. Get your scraps of paper and literally just start to swirl it around again. Don't add any ink yet. We don't need to add any ink. We've got loads left in there.
I guess as well, you can keep that, right? I mean, if you do say 3 or 4, and you're obviously not going to use all of that up, you can then, if you've got a lid for it, is there a way to be able to keep that to use that again the next day or further?
You'll be able to use it a bit, but like with anything, it's almost like it disintegrates. So you've just got to make sure. I would personally carry on using that until I've, you could get easily. I mean, I'd love to know out there. Drop in the comments to see whether or not how many you've got out of one pot. But again, you can see there's excess on there. So all I'm going to do is take my ruler again and scrape that across and pop that back in. But look at that. Ain't that just fabulous? And honestly, Ben, I will never, ever tire of this. I will never tire of getting inky fingers and showing you just how incredible that background is. And again, die cut into this, but look how fantastic it looks. I mean, I've obviously chosen Glitz and Glamour because they're bright, vivacious colours, but you could choose any from your pots, whether it be the Aqua tints, whether it be the Glitz and Glamour, but you've even got that intense sparkle still left on there. And that is 2 backgrounds, but look at all the ink I've got still left in there. There is still a lot more to be going with. And honestly, Ben, when I say that I make background upon background, upon background, upon background.
You do.
Look, that will be attempt at string pull. We'll not show that one. But there's lots of things you can do. A straw technique. I did this just before Christmas with Derek on the Colour Me Happy show. That's a straw technique. You can use your bubble technique with your straws, and you can do, honestly, all these inky backgrounds, have a play, have a lot of fun. Save the pots for those. But again, if you want to just, be a bit economical, get your pots. Your pots have got 4 times more ink in there. You can still do all the effects that I've done with all those other demos that I've done. But you can colour with them. You can colour wash with them. You can get your ombre effects with them. You can do the salt technique with them. There's so much you can do with them. They're incredible value. And please, honestly, what a great price. Is it buy one, get one half price? That's like
buy one, get one half price,
How much does that work out for 2?
Well, £12.99, 13, so it's 17.50. So it's 20 quid for 2, isn't it? Really,
wow.
20 quid or $27.
That's incredible. Incredible.
My maths on the deal.
It really is.
Odd
so
deal.
so I'm glad I got that one out of the way. So that's me done for this one, Ben. I'm going to reset, get ready for my Tricolour Aqua pens. Can't wait for that one.
I mean, come on, how brilliant was that? Honestly, I think in the whole time, certainly while I've been here, I've only seen that. That's the second time that I've seen it here at Crafters TV. Such a brilliant, brilliant demonstration. And what I love about it is that, again, it's so achievable for anybody. You know, you get these home, you got some shaving foam at home, get a container, boom, off you go. Just a few quick comments, and then we just want to recap on some of the other goodies that we've got. Mary says, this technique is mesmerising to watch. Carol Ann saying, the container will soon have to be named. It's the shaving version of Brenda. Isn't it now called Charlotte? Isn't that what you called Charlotte, or did you call the ruler Charlotte? I think it was the ruler. We'll find out a name for the shaving pot there. Sharon Sweeney saying, I love this technique because it reminds me of Italian marbled paper that I bought in Florence years ago. Carol Ann says, I always think it looks like ice cream with flavoured toppings. Melissa saying, never get the same background twice, as we proved just there actually. One of my favourite messy techniques, says left-handed crafter. Marilyn saying, I have the foam and the inks, just don't have the right container. I'm sure you'll find one to be able to do it. And Becky on Facebook saying, I've never seen this technique. I'm going to pop to the shop to get shaving foam after the show. Brilliant, yes. Right, yeah, and make sure once you've done these techniques for yourselves, send in the pictures on future shows so we can see what you've come up with. Now, this is our double discount weekend. Don't forget, you're getting freebies within collections and discounts on top. This is the Lee Holland collection. Gorgeous, gorgeous stamps within this collection. And you're going to get You Are My Sunshine, With Love, Hello You, From Me to You, Thank You, and then a freebie of If Friends Were Flowers, which is the one bottom right hand corner of your screen there. So that is your freebie. You're then getting an extra 10% off that as well, bringing that down to $35.95 or $44.77. And again, you've then got your discount on top of that if you are a Club Inspire member. We've also got an accessory kit. Now, this is the one, so earlier on when Debbie was doing some demos with the misters, if you were wondering where you could get the misters, you can get them within this collection. So you have got within this your watercolor pad, 9x12, 20 sheets in there. You've got your 4 misters, which is the ones that Debbie was using. You've got your mixing palette that you can see in the bottom of your screen there. And you've got your 2 brushes, Royal Langnickel brushes, which are gorgeous. $16.50 or $29 on that, saving 20% today. And again, another 20% off if you are a platinum member. Next up, I think the star of the show, and certainly one of the most popular items on the show so far, which is the beautiful You and Wonderful stamp collection. As I said, brand new. You're going to get with this your Aqua Blend pencils too, which are just stunning. And again, if you missed the start of the show, for goodness sake, go back and watch some of the demos that Debbie was doing with those pencils, because it's just amazing. So the pencils, you get 12 gorgeous colours. You're also going to get the Wonderful Friend, and then the Beautiful You comes for free. Brand new today, 25% off of that as well, brings that down to that $16.48 or $22.42, which it's amazing. I just can't believe the deal on it. Loads of you going for that collection too. $22.42 or $16.48. Right. More comments still flying in. Last chance saloon, by the way. When are we going to do the recap of the cards? Should we just quickly do that very, very quickly before I show you the tricolours, just so that you know? I said we'd do it at 22 and we'll bang on. So, are you all right, Debbie, if we do that? Let's have a quick look at the cards that Debbie's made so far. So, take us through them, Debbie.
Well, I haven't really made many cards, Ben, so I might be able to whittle this down a little bit.
Oh.
But we started with this one here, which was the those beautiful Aqua Blend pencils and those brand new stamps with the confetti background there in the background with my shavings, and also that beautiful colour wash that you can do and achieve that watercolour effect with those beautiful pencils. So that was that one. Now obviously I finished this, I'd already done this one, but I just showed you how to use your sparkle pens.
Yep.
So this was the sparkle pen one that I had completed. But I showed you how to use them, how to colour with them, and then you get that beautiful intense sparkle. Now then, what else did we do, Ben? I've done my salty wash back. What did I do with that?
Oh, you put it on the floor, didn't you?
Yes, but that's still drying, Ben. So the one that I previously did, I don't know what I've done with it. Hang fire, it might be over here. Let me just go back and have a little peek. Hello.
Yes,
I forgot we did that.
What was that?
Yeah, we did
yes.
that lovely that beautiful like twilight sky, absolutely gorgeous. But beautiful again, actually matches, do you know what? It actually matches my blouse.
Matches your hands as well.
It does, and then that lovely salt technique. Obviously, I've got the one drying. This was the one that I did earlier. But then, I mean, can my hands get into this competition? Because my hands are very nice and arty. But then we just did that.
Debbie's hands on the shelf.
And then we did the lovely two backgrounds using that sparkle pots with the gorgeous shaving foam technique to create some backgrounds. But I'm wanting to use them then. But never mind, we'll pop those there to one side. So, shall we do some more?
Yes, let's have a quick look at these tricolours then. So vote for your favourites. You can vote for the backgrounds, vote for the cards, whichever you want to do, and we'll pop those up, the winners or the winner, up on the shelf. And then, of course, and someone who's commented will give maybe some of the backgrounds or another card away too at the end. These tricolours, though, absolutely gorgeous. First time I've seen them. These are brand new today as well. Are they brand new today? Or they are new, aren't they? Very new, very new. 12 markers you're going to get within this collection, and it works out that you are you're paying for 3 sets, you're paying for all 4, but then you're getting a storage collection for free. So these are brilliant for the fact that you have got these gorgeous colours. So within each pen within the collection, you've got these gorgeous colours. So the ability for you to be able to kind of use these again in so many different ways, achieving those watercolour effects. You've got the ability again to be able to blend the colours absolutely effortlessly, and as you can see from the boards here, just how you can get all of these different colour combinations and hues. So your Floral Meadow brings you all of these gorgeous colours, and as you can see, just stunning some of the colours that you can achieve with the blendability of these. Your colour basics, again, you're also going to get with your Flame Red, your Sunflower, your Marine. Look at that, gorgeous. Again, Rose Red, your Daffodil and your Azure Blue, and then you've got Amber, Alpine Green and Orchid. Next in the collection, your Essential Neutrals. Again, these are always super handy to have, aren't they? And I love the blend of colours that you've got through the Chestnut, Desert and Topaz here. Then you've got your Burgundy, your Tan and your Sepia, and then your Slate, your Flint and your Bark. And then we've got your Great Outdoors. I love that movie. Rich Floral, your Cool Marine and your Botanic Natural. And within those, all of these gorgeous colours. So Lime, Sage, Moss, Teal, Aquamarine, Lake Blue, Purple, Hot Pink and Heather. But again, you can see just how beautifully these work. And again, I'm sure we're going to see lots of techniques with Debbie in the last sort of 10 minutes or so as to how brilliantly you can use these. So you get the full set, as I've said, of those that I've just shown you. So all of these beautiful colours. The freebie with this that you get is the fact that you get the storage. So all of those, and then the storage is included. Put those down, Ben. As a freebie, which is just awesome. Don't chuck them, Ben, just put them down. So this is included. So then you've got somewhere to pop all your pens. As you can see, plenty of room. Got the elasticated holders there to pop all of your pens in. Very, very handy indeed. That on its own is worth $11.99, $16. So yeah, $37.96, $56.81. What a deal. Debbie has got those in her storage over there, and she's just about to show us these. Why are these so special, Debbie?
Oh, what's so special about these? Let me tell you. These are our tricolour in one pen. So this is all those watercolour effects that you can do, watercolouring, sketching, all those kind of things, stamping with them, colouring with them. But what you get in here is all the effects of 3 watercolours in one pen. So you're getting 3 colours, 1 pen. Not to be confused with tri-blends, which are the same colour family. These are all 3 watercolours in 1 pen. Mixing and blending you can do with them as well, Ben, but lots of other things. So you can do all the things that we talked about earlier, where you can mix your infinitive colours as well, but you're getting all of the pens, and they are so super easy to use. I'm going to show you this one. This one here is the Amber, Alpine Green and Orchid. So it's that 3-in-1 pen, but this time it's all about the watercolours that you get with that. You'll know with our lovely watercolour what's the word I'm looking for?
Cardstock?
Spectrum Noir
No.
watercolor
Colour
products that we
products.
do. So Aqua blend pencils, Aqua tints, Aqua, what's the other ones? Those Aqua tint pens as well.
Yeah.
But this is all in one pen. 3 colours, 1 pen, which I just think is fabulous. And again, you can do all this. There's a lovely little sheet that you get in your set of pens as well, talking about getting to know your markers, what paper's best to use, which I just think is really good for a little going back to if you forget. And like with anything water-based, watercolor cardstock, it's that simple. And then the same comes with the inks. Anything water-based, your Finesse waterproof ink dye. It is that simple. But again, on the back of this little cheat sheet here, it talks about the colours. So it talks about your primer and your second colours, talking about how you can mix them all up to create your different colours as well. Pretty much similar what we did in that first one with the Aqua blend pencils, but this is a pen. We're not talking pencils now, we're talking pen. And again, colour temperatures, complementary colours, what works with each other. So there's a nice little starter guide for this. But all you've got is this beautiful pen, and again you pop a little bit of colour down, Ben. You're going to take, let me just take my brush there. Oh, I wanted a damp piece, but I'm just going to have to just go straight on there. But again, diffusing that colour. Look at that.
Yeah, you can see that.
Look at that. And again, that's beautiful. So it comes to when you are using, I'm going to grab some tissue paper for a minute, Ben, because I want a damp brush. But it comes to when you're talking about detailed stamps, and we've got stamps on the show.
Yeah.
You can go in with that small detail, pop this into your stamp, and then you can start to colour, and you can start to drag this out, bit of water, damp your brush, and then pull out the colour and drag out the colour. So you can do all the things like we talked about earlier.
So this is the thing that I was going to ask, right? This is my question. So you've obviously got your tricolours, for example, which are water-based pens, and then earlier on we saw the Aqua blends, which are your water-based pencils. When would you tend to go for one over the other, or is it just personal preference? I mean, obviously there's certain things that you can do with the pencils as we've seen that you couldn't do with the tricolours, but is there a time when you would go for your pens over your pencils?
I think it's a personal preference, isn't it, really, Ben? Yeah, but I mean, if you were talking about going back to that technique, especially that technique that I did at the beginning with the confetti, you won't be able to do that with this.
No.
Because this is a pen. But you, again, it's a personal preference, but the looks that you achieve are beautiful. Me personally, I like to have different pens for different things.
Oh, okay.
Is it like different strokes for different folks? Is that what they call it?
Different courses for different courses?
Different courses? Yeah, one of those.
One of them things.
I don't know where we're going with that one, but I think you know what I mean. But honestly, Ben, these are just fabulous. And again, you only need a tiny little bit down there, and then you drag out that colour. And that's what I love about them. And again, if you let them dry, so if you give them, force the drying stage by heating it up with the heat tools, you can then go in and start using other colours as well. And again, all I'm going to do is just pop a little bit of colour down, and then I'm going to get my pen, it's my water brush, and just drag out that colour, so you get those beautiful effects each and every single time.
Yeah.
So you can carry on doing that, and when you're finished, bringing that into a card, that's the kind of effect that you can go for using your Tricolour by Aqua. That's the word I'm looking for. Goodness me, I'm getting myself all mixed up today. Talking of mixed up, inky fingers in me.
Oh, never mind.
I need to have a good clean. However, there's lots of other things that you can do with these, which I just think are incredible. I think I'm going to stick with this pen, actually. I've taken one of the stamps. Now, I've already popped it onto my rocker block, and I've taken one of the stamps. It's that beautiful Have a Wonderful Day. It's the bluebells. Gorgeous photopolymer stamps, these, and they're on the show. But what you're going to do, Ben, is you can stamp with them. So I'm just going to lay down my colour. Now, I'm going to see if I can get this where I'm just going to lift it up a bit, Ben, so I know where I'm going with my colour. I'm using the side of the pen, and I'm going over all my bluebells. But honestly, this is a great way, and you can do this with any of your stamps. Because you've got your tricolour as well, Ben.
Yeah.
You can use your pen in one go. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that just a crazy thought? That you've got all them colours in that one pen? I just think it's incredible.
So you'll colour in different areas of your stamp with the different colours in your tricolour before you stamp it?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And I'm just going to, in fact, I'll speed this up a bit. Let's just get all of that colour down on there. And again, all I'm using is the side of the brush. I think that's all my bluebells covered. Let me just go back over. Very difficult to see these lights are incredibly bright in here. Sometimes it's difficult to see all that little finer detail, but I'm going to give it a go. Let's give it a go, because I've got a Blue Peter Stylish one that we've done. But again, pop your colour down. A little bit of a...
Little huff.
I got big enough. Sound like I smoke 50 a day. Literally. Oh dear, I don't smoke at all. But I'm just giving it a Uffy technique. Literally, honestly.
Can I vote for that as my demo of the day? You go.
I knew you were going to say that. But you're just going to stamp that down. Now, you can see how beautiful that is. And again, you can start to drag the colour out. So go in with your colour and then drag the colour, so you can stamp with it. Could have perhaps done with a little bit more on there. However, I'm not going to worry too much, because I've got a fair bit on there. Look at this. Let's go. Oh, bit of purple there, never mind. But this is what you can do. You can drag it out and you can create some beautiful effects. Again, just take in your brush, bit of water on there, Ben, and have a little play. But how incredible is that?
I know.
That's something completely different to what you would normally think of using it. But look at that lovely effect that you're getting. And again, this is just one way of using them. Get your water brush, drag the colour out, and you've got a really lovely arty looking stamp there. And that's just one way that you can use these. Let's go.
That again looks like something that you've drawn and then watercolor. Do you know what I mean? It looks like that should have taken you hours to do.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's took all of a second and a dodgy blow of my breath.
Exactly.
You would obviously take your time with that little bit. You can actually spritz it, so you could spritz it as well. Now by spritzing, you'll create something completely different. Where's my spritzer gone? I've got that much stuff on here now, Ben. But you could spritz it, so you could get more of an arty effect. Look at that. Just a little bit of spritz, and you can start to move it. Oh, I quite like that.
No.
Quite like that. It looks
goodie.
like someone smudged it by mistake, but it's not. I've done it. Oh.
I know you have done it on purpose.
I'm just going to carry on with that one. I'm going to leave that. Let that dry naturally as well, and you've got something really beautiful. But again, do you know what you could do, Ben? And I have got it. I've got one just here. Let me just bring this in. Try to take me. When you stamp it properly and give it a great big huff, not the one that I did,
no.
Look what you can create.
Oh,
that's
super
what you can
awesome.
Create. And then you can stick that onto a card, and you're all ready to go. But again, honestly, I quite like this one though. Now it's all smudging out. I'm going to use that one because I like that. I'm going to keep that there. I love that one. I love that smudging technique. But like I said, you can do that with any stamp. You could do it with a butterfly. Wouldn't that look incredible with the butterflies that we've got in those stamps? That would look incredible. These are beautiful pens. Let's not take away how fabulous these pens are. You've got 3 colours in one pen, 3 watercolour pens in one pen, and I just think again absolutely fabulous. Debbie's lost a pen, Ben. Debbie's lost a pen. Let me pop that back. But what you're also getting is that lovely carry case. And this is how I carry mine around with me absolutely everywhere. Pop them in there. They fit these pens absolutely spot on. Let's pop that around there and let's just place them in. And again, you've got a lovely compartment to pop them all, zip them all away, carry them. You've even got a little pocket in here to pop some watercolour cardstock into, or maybe some brushes, and a lovely little travel case that's really handy to have all your colours in one place.
And remember, of course, you get that storage case for absolutely free. So just to recap on the colours that you get once again, your botanical or botanic natural, your cool marine and your rich floral with the different colours, of course, allowing you to create these amazing watercolour effect. Just love that. And again, the fact that you've got the 3 different colours with each pen just makes it so simple for you. Your floral meadow is your bright floral, your warm fire and your fresh verdant, again with all these gorgeous colours. Your bud green, your meadow and verdant green. You've got your gold and your crimson, your sunset and your rose and your jasmine and your tulip. So cool, wasn't it? I've loved it so much, seeing all the different things that you can do, and even just the quick demo that we saw here with your tricolours. Amazing. Your colour basics is your warm primary, which is your flame red, your sunflower and your marine. Then you've got your cool primary, which is your rose gold, your daffodil and your azure blue. And then your complementary amber, alpine green and orchid. And then last but by no means least, your essentials. So you've got your earthy natural or neutral, your rich neutral, which is your burgundy tan and sepia, and then your grey neutral, which is your slate, your flint and your bark. Such a cool addition to anyone's crafty stash, I truly believe. And do you know what, there's so many people, by the way, that's your free storage that you get. So many people commenting, saying how much they love the show and how, well, there's loads of people basically running off to the supermarket to go and buy shaving foam. And there's loads of people just going, do you know what? I need to buy some water-based pens or pencils, or I need to go and get mine out. Gwen's saying I need to start busting out my pencils and aqua markers. I automatically go to my tri-blends for colouring. Yeah, give these a go. Honestly, so many different effects that you can create. Tammy says on YouTube, can we see one final demo of Debbie cleaning her hands? Well, no, that's one. That's you can see how well she's cleaned them at 7 o'clock this evening when we come back for our final show. And Kay saying on Facebook, I just got here. It looks like I missed a lot. Did Debbie get in a fight with a jar of ink? Well, you'll have to watch it back later on. Wow, Debbie, you amaze me every time, says Teresa. Kate says this show has convinced me to really give watercolour a shot. Lisa says you make it look so easy, Debbie. And Kim says this has been a great show. My head is spinning with all the ideas. I'm so motivated to get the updating done in my craft room so I can get back to creating brilliant show. You know what's won the demo of the show, don't you? You know what has won the demo of the show by an absolute landslide. Yeah, I've not even said it. Debbie's holding it up. It was the first demo. This was an absolute gorgeous demo with that amazing confetti.
And you know what, Ben?
Yeah.
The on the hoof one, the one that I'd not planned, the one that I got given those stamps today and had a play with, and I absolutely fell in love with them. But I tell you what, it's those pencils along with what you can do with them, and I created that literally on the hoof today. So thank you very much. We'll have that as demo of the day.
It's got to be a contender, big contender for demo of the week. Maybe when you're on Second Chance Sunday, Debbie will be crowned our craft of the week for a second time in a row. Also, thank you for all the comments. Our winner of a card, I think we're going to give away the dragon, is going to go to Sally Bond Sally in North Devon. That's on its way to you. We'll get Debbie to sign that. The Devon Massive. Sally, make sure you send us your details to prizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk and we'll get it out to you. Thank you so much, Debbie. Debbie's off to wash her hands. We're back for Craft Vault at 7 o'clock. It's going to be awesome. See you then.